Hi guys, welcome back. Later I'll be meeting my tenant to do a recontract on the property rental. So I'd like to share with you my journey today, how I actually derived this 24,000 per year passive income, which is coming from rental income. I'll share with you my journey, share with you some tips, just in case you are right now at the starting phase, thinking what house to buy especially. This video definitely catches you at a very good timing. And my story starts back about 10 years ago. Back then I was thinking of buying a house with my wife, my girlfriend then. And you know, prices were going through the roof for the last few years then. Back in 2011, if you see over at the chart over here, you see that prices have been going about 10.1% per year. It was going at such a ridiculous rate. And not only that, it's been going up for the last 5 years. I really didn't know at the point of time whether I'll be overpaying for a property. So the only logical way that I managed to convince my wife is, if we're not too sure about the property market cycle, whether it'll be sustainable at this rate, the best way is we buy a smaller property. Make sense? Buy something small so that we can comfortably afford. Then eventually when there's much better opportunity, we'll do an upgrade. We'll upgrade to a much bigger property. You may be thinking now that your ideal house is something bigger, something nice, something that you'll be staying there permanently. But house is a liability. If you overpay, if you stretch out your budgets for a house, you realize that it's like a chain to your financial freedom. So my question for you today is, house is a liability. Are you willing to take a step back, buy something smaller for a first house, and then eventually consider an upgrade, or even to do a different route, which is to do a rental, so that when markets come down, eventually you have a good chance to buy something big for yourself and at the same time achieve financial freedom? Are you willing to do so? Leave that in the comment sections below. So fast forward a bit to 2013, prices started to slide down. Government at that point of time introduced very aggressive cooling measures such as additional buyer stamp duty, seller stamp duty, etc., that really put down the prices of property and especially the expectation of property price to grow. So with that, it looked like a good decision to actually buy something small because we did not overpay, we did not really expend too much of our capital, and back then we were already generating pretty good income. Not only that, we were saving tremendous amounts of it. We were saving at least 60% of income just from ballpark figures. And not only that, we were investing well using that capital saved. So we've actually built up an amount that could actually pay off the HDB very easily at that point of time. So moving forward, then what happened in 2016, I noticed something. En bloc news started to come into the market, something like this, Shunfu View going for en bloc. And that was very peculiar at that point of time because the expectation was for prices to continue sliding downwards. And such news just seems like growth. And that growth continued all the way to 2017. That is why in 2017, we started making the search to buy a private property. We actually eventually bought a condo for ourselves, fully paid off the HDB first, of course. Then eventually we moved to this condo and started renting out HDB. So for the last few years, we've been deriving this 2,000 per month in terms of rental income. This has been the foundation for our financial independence. This has been the foundation to driving this 24,000 per year in terms of rental income coming in from the property that we firstly owned, this 3-room HDB flat. If you want to build passive income from property rent, there's a few things to note which you can take some action as of today. The first thing is you need to start working on your active income. Especially if your active income is currently not too high, you need to look for causes, you need to do side hustles, you need to do networking, you need to do sales. There are many things that impact your active income. It's only when you have a good enough active income, then you have a good chance of saving a big enough amount to pay off big assets such as property. On the other hand, if you want to build your passive income from financial assets, stocks, funds, you also need to accumulate a lot of capital. So the active income is the first point. The second point to note is actually a savings rate. You need to target your savings rate be at least 50%. Because when you're earning more, you're saving more, that's when you actually build big amounts of capital, $30,000, $50,000 a year. Then that gives you a good chance of owning big assets, such as a property. And the third thing is this, once you have started saving, look to make it work harder, look to make your monies work harder. There's a few things. You can actually get it invested properly, look for a financial advisor, a qualified one especially, if you're unsure about doing so. Or at worst, start paying off your HDB fast. I have a previous video that addresses on that. Make your monies work harder by clearing out your liabilities, shorten your journey towards financial independence and building a big enough asset base. So with that, I hope you have some clarity how to actually build passive income for yourself. 24,000 is a good enough target. That gives most in Singapore a certain comfort level of expenses. If you like this video, smash on like. And also if you are new to this channel, subscribe because I'll be launching videos every week to share a few topics and join our community to become more financially savvy. With that, I'll sign off. Leave comments if you have. I'll look at each and every one of them. I'll sign off from here. Take care and goodbye.